Howdy, everybody. Welcome back to another Gran Turismo 3 stream. We have been really going through this game pretty quick. Not really, but been focusing quite a bit on it recently. I'm trying to get as much of the game done as fast as possible. So, pretty much anytime I'm free to stream, I'm going to be playing this. And I think this is our 4th day in a row streaming. What is today? This is today Thursday. I don't even know what day it is. It's Wednesday. So 3 days in a row so far. I'm hoping to do the whole week in a row. Well, except for Saturday and Sunday because I can't stream on weekends, but yeah. So, swiftly moving on. We're not gonna waste too much time here. Also, my mic stand is not in the ideal place. So, I hope the mic volume is okay. It seemed a little off after I watched the yesterday's stream after it ended. And I was kind of butthurt about that, but whatever. So, we have a few more beginner license events to do. We have naturally aspirated, Audi TTs, piece of shit Mercedes, Algezas, and some Beetles as far as the beginner league goes. And in the amateur league, we have another Type R and Evo meeting to do. So just a little bit of work left on the B license stuff. We are going to go and get the naturally aspirated event out of the way. And I think I'm going to hop in the RSX for this. Maybe it'll be good enough. And might as well use it, because I don't see any other place I could use it. And we are immediately going to jump into it. So, hopefully I don't need to upgrade anything. I also click preview instead of start. Durr. I'm really bad at doing that, apparently. And like always, gotta go and disable the AIDS. AIDS vaccine and stuff. Boom. That BMW might be a problem, but I guess we'll find out. Everything else I'm not really too concerned over. Yeah, this is probably going to be a cakewalk again. And surprisingly, the MRS of all things is gaining quite the advantage. I'm surprised I only put one BMW in this game, and it was a slow one of all things. Am I able to use my wheel with GT3? I mean, I can, but it's honestly not even worth it. The steering on this game is just not suited for a wheel. It's way too sloppy. So I'm just using a controller for my own sanity. Okay, I overshot that quite a lot. Oh wow, this 4th gear really sucks. is really bogging the engine down. At least I didn't have to do or sink more money into upgrading this thing. Because it looks like I'm going to need it for the rest of these events. I have to actually go out and buy at least 3 cars to get like a few of them done. I'm going to need a Beetle, an Audi TT, and whatever the cheapest Mercedes is, so probably an SLK230 or whatever it's called. Which the Audi and the Mercedes are pretty expensive for no reason, but it'd be like that. And overshooting the corner once again. Alright, well, looks like this is going to be somewhat easy. That BMW, I'm really surprised at how slow it's actually doing. That didn't make sense, but herp. Grand Valley up next. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. And yes, I am drinking my signature energy drink for the day. Not sponsored. My kidneys probably hate me, if they even exist anymore. I think they disintegrated away years ago. And my liver's next, because alcoholism. Herb. Herp. Herpin' derpin'. Okay, yellow bits. Just swing right into me, way off your line. I wish Grand Valley East was in this game. It's a nice layout. And Autumn Ring or High Speed Ring instead of Test Course. Yeah, but the problem is GT7 could ruin the tracks as well. You just like remove all the fun sections out of it and make them boring. Like every other FIA track there is. A much better lead this time. Yeah, heavy quotes on that word, optimized. Dragon Tail Death Chicane be like. Is Avitz actually in second? What kind of upgrades does that thing have? Jeez. Also, me not paying attention. Oh, Miata actually squeezed out in front of it. Squeezed out in front of it. Yeah, that makes total sense. I wonder if I'm actually going to get all the way to, like, the start of the A license today. I definitely won't be able to finish the A license because of one test in particular that everybody's thinking about. E. Just tap the E brake to tap the E brake. Dorito. Plonk. Alright, maybe I should stop screwing around so much. Because that. Wonder if I could run this game on my phone. Well... This game struggles just about as much as GT4 does. And with that new mobile emulator that just came out, I guess PCSX2 partnered with them or whatever. I don't know what the whole story is behind it, but seems like so far a lot of people can't run GT4 in, like, anywhere near full speed, so I don't know if you can, like, configure different settings on it or something, but I don't know. Maybe with, like, the absolute latest phones that are out, it's possible, but there's no telling. Finishing off at Apricot Hill. Reverse this time. So, 2 Apricot Hills in the series. You can run 2D games, etc., so like Minesweeper. Minesweeper and maybe Solitaire. Maybe. I mean, if you have a good enough PC, then PC is definitely the way to go. Or emulation, I should say. And MRS is actually pulling quite far ahead, while I'm still stuck back here. I play Pokemon Go every day. Sorry. If y'all remember that OG from like 2016, I think. In the pre-YouTube COPPA days, where parents would exploit their children for views and stuff. And then they'd make music videos from their Los Angeles condos. That MRS is gone. I don't know what made him have such a huge advantage off the start. And there goes all the AI again. Just absolutely sending it through that chicane. Wow, that MRS is fast around this corner. See how much time I lost in that section alone. Well, going in the sand wouldn't even help that anyways. Yeah, no way I'm winning that one. Oh my gosh, why? Menu navigation, why? Oh, Jesus. Talk about a flashbang. Blinded by the light. Alright, no MRS this time. That MRS has got to be on slicks or something, because it just flew around that hairpin. What championship is this? This is the naturally aspirated series, beginner events. Oh, let me just perfectly squeeze through those two. Easy. I should be able to win this one. Yeah, as far as overpowered cars go, for me, the ones I remember specifically were the TVR Griffith 500, the Opel Speedster, and that stupid AE86, the Weeb version, Weeb spec. Those three gave me the most problems by far. Do the previews in this game actually show you like the horsepower rating of the cars? Because that would actually be quite helpful. Rather than like either wasting time doing upgrades that won't work or spending too much money on too many upgrades. Because in GT4 it shows you the horsepower rating of the 6th place car, but I don't think it shows the rest of them. You have an underpowered car by like 50 horsepower and the beginner events feels like you're a sitting duck on the straight. Yeah, pretty much. It would be nice if I could stay on track. You know, like last race, most of the field is staying in a pretty tight pack, and the MRS isn't 6 seconds ahead of me by now. And that'll do it for the naturally aspirated event. Another 5,000 credits, so we're up to 44. I don't remember how much the Audi TT cost. Or the Mercedes, for that fact. I think the SLK 230 is like in the mid-60s, or 50s. Del Sol, not too shabby, but I don't think I could use it in anything. Nothing that I can think of. Not really worth much selling either. I do gotta say though, those wheels have to go. Those were a gross spec. Right. What next? What next? So we can do Audi TTs, and I guarantee we're gonna get one of 4 Audi TTs as a prize for that. And 25,000 credits if I win everything, plus an extra 10,000 probably, so 35,000. On my return for this, I'll have 30,000 in return and probably another SLK 230. Yeah, 15,000 in return for this. Nah, I don't think you get the Algeza LM from this one. I think that's Amateur League. But we could do a Beetle Cup as well. This should be significantly cheaper to join. 35,000 on return for this as well, and I'm pretty sure you get the RSI from that, so I think it's Beetle time. Purely for, like, credit reasons. Now, if y'all remember, whenever I tried to start this playthrough, whenever I bought a Beetle, it had like 7,000 horsepower or something like that. I don't know what happened. I don't know the reason behind it, but I made some changes since then, and I guess we'll just find out if it works this time. Because I'm not spending 70 grand on an RSI just to get another RSI, so I think you could get a cup car from it, actually, as well. It's got the exact same body style, so. And, of course, we gotta go Blurple. Nice and cheap. Let's check our horsepower rating before we move on any further. 109, alright, so it's exactly where it should be. As far as upgrades go, definitely not doing that. Can I put a turbo on? Probably not. Yeah, figures. Trying to be strategic with my spending here on these upgrades. Whatever gets me the most bang for my buck. If I'm around like 240 horsepower, then I'll be happy. Cheap enough, I might as well just do it. I might need a transmission as well. Let me see what tracks are going to. Rome, Grand Valley, Seattle, test course. Yep, I need a transmission. So there goes all my credits, pretty much. And this seems like a worthy, or well, an upgrade worth doing. And so does this. While I do GT5 or 6, I know I always say maybe, but for those two specifically, probably definitely not. I'm not a real big fan of 5 or 6, to be honest. So, on to the Beetle Cup. 5 short races once again. The Beetle Cup car isn't that fast. They're only like around 200 horsepower, and then they just have a little bit more grip. The downforce isn't even that much of a factor because they don't even get up to that much speed anyways. I'm just gonna up this a tad. That should be good. Just to be safe. Well, I think you get the Cup car from the Amateur series. I am going to struggle a little bit with grip because I'm pretty sure they're on slicks. But the grip on the standard tires it's fine for most races. I'm just going to have to be careful with my throttle through the corners because understeer. This looks like a game for mobile. Don't know what kind of mobile games you're playing, but this might be a little bit of a struggle. Let me just cheese my way around to you real quick. Didn't mean to do that. Or did I? Winning the RSI be like my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. And yeah, no grip. Oh, thank you for the boost. Except, not really, because that didn't really help that much. This might be a struggle. Just maybe. And just no grip whatsoever. Oh, you yellow frick. I guess that was karma. Well, I'm gonna keep going with this. If this championship fails, I'll go back and buy sports tires or something. Okay, come on. Okay, yeah, that was terrible. Alright, well, on that terrible disappointment, looks like we gotta go back to the drawing board. New strat. That's not gonna work. Retire, yes. I think sports tires are 6 or 7 grand. Well, only 5,500. So I just gotta sell something. I'm not gonna go and do another race. Question is, what are we selling? I don't need this. I'll just go ahead and sell this anyways. I'm gonna hold on to this Miata because I might use it in the Roadster Enduro later on. Do I need the MRS for anything? No, but I like the color. I don't need the MR2 anymore. I'd like to keep the prize cars, or as many prize cars as I can, if anything. The MR2 I bought, so unfortunately I'm gonna sell it. Even though, like, I like MR2s. Oh well. Sports tires. Hopefully this will give me the grip that I need. And what else would actually be a worthy upgrade? I said that already, but yeah. Yeah, that's a decent boost right there, but not quite. I think the flywheel and clutch is actually a pretty decent upgrade in this game, so we're gonna experiment with this. Probably a waste of credits, but let's give this another shot. Oh wow, this thing revs up so much faster with that flywheel. Alright, wheel spin. Come on. This thing feels a little bit quicker. Okay, what kind of turn-in was that? A Beetle burnout car. Yeah, it seems a little bit doable now. Not a whole lot more grip, but also let me take my revenge out on you because, yeah, what you did last race, bully. I could get on the brakes a lot later now. Boing, boing. Y'all can see just like as soon as I get on the throttle, then the car just wants to go straight. I need to squeeze in front of you two, like, right now. Come on. Finally squeezed out into the lead. Question is, can I repeat this 4 more times after this race? Test course should definitely be doable. They're going to be held up by downforce and maybe top speed. I have slightly better acceleration than they do. Right. First race of the championship. This might actually be somewhat entertaining for once. I'm not going to absolutely dominate. Or this could be the Vitz race all over again, where I have to struggle towards the end. That Vitz championship sure was something. So another 5K. Easy peasy. Not really. On to race number 2, and I already forgot what tracks we're gonna be at for the series, so yay. Grand Valley, looks like. I need to start in second. Maybe even third, jeez. Just wheel spin for days. And we're just like one big giant pack of Beetles. Oh, okay. Way late. Way too late. Don't screw this whole race up over one stupid mistake. Oh, okay. That works for me, I guess. AI being weird. Drifting in a front-wheel drive. Depending on what your definition of drift is. Some people think that, like, oh, if you hear a slight skid in the tire, then it's a drift. So, I don't know. Drag race with a cup car. No slipstream. Yeah, it seems like I have a slightly better acceleration. Might have some slipstream battles on test course, might not. Screwing up this corner once again. I still find it funny how the curbs on this game give you so much more grip than it should. Like, you could just ride the curb and then take corners way faster than usual. Monka steer. Not able to pull off like a huge lead, but whole lot of reflection glitches on this thing. Can't seem to get rid of it. Alright, somewhat easy for a second race, even though I was sloppy on that southern hairpin both times. But yeah. And this championship should actually be a lot easier because the pretty much every race is going to be scrambled as far as like what car gets what certain place stuff, things, words. Do I know them? No. Alright. I should probably save the game in each of these races, but screw it. Oh boy, Seattle. This one's probably gonna be the one I struggle at, if I'm being honest. Just gonna understeer into every single corner. Alright, I haven't died so far. Barely even see you past this thing, because it's so tall. Ah, I clipped the inside. Go figure. Thanks for the boost, though. Lol. And let me see if I can squeeze by these two. Take that. Lol. Boink. XD. Alright, this is a moment of truth. Chicane of death. Alright, didn't clip it. Nice. Oh, jeez, what am I doing? Alright, let me just squeeze around you right now before I lose my chance. Ooh, he almost pushed me into the wall again. Alright, I don't know if I'll actually make it. to the front here. But I am going to try hard cam this. Ooh, almost died on that corner. Whoa, okay. Okay, bud. I see you. Only I can dive bomb people. See? Oh, Yellow's back for his revenge. And yeah, front wheel drive just killed me right there. I'm gonna barely squeeze in front of the silver again, but that was kind of a struggle. And as I said previously, these points are going to be so mixed up. The black car only had 2 points because it got 6th place in the first 2 races, and then suddenly it wins this one, and now it's up to 12 points. So because the points get scrambled so easily, it's going to be much easier to actually win the championship. So save the game. Silver is a Forza player in disguise. I think it's a human player in disguise, actually. Alright, test course. I'm going to test my top speed first, because I'd like to use the slipstreaming if I can. And because there is a volunteer right here, that rhymed, I can test it out immediately. And this is why I did it. Already at top speed and the cup car is moving away. So I'm going to give a significant thing to the stuff. This should be just fine. And I'm tempted to throw traction control on as well, but screw it. Midnight Purple Beetle. Alright, wheel spin, but not too damaging, at least. Get ready for the drive of your life, boys. Again. I don't know if they're going to be hitting top speed. Their RPM doesn't sound that high. $9 p.m. purple. Seems like they're barely inching up towards me. And it doesn't seem like they're hitting top speed. Ready for GT7. Oh, whenever I get a PS5, I'll be ready. Do I need one? I don't care, go ahead and get around me. I'll just slingshot anyways. Or not. I'm totally ready to not play it. Yeah, I signed up for that PS Direct thing recently. So, I don't know. I should sign up for it on like almost all the throwaway PSN accounts I have, just for a better chance. Problem is I don't remember my emails or passwords for like 90% of them. The only reason I'm getting a PS5 is because I want to make videos of GT7, and 1080p on the PS4 is not going to cut it for me. I could probably live without it if I was just playing casually, but we ain't about that here. Yet here I am playing casually. Slow down a tad so I can slingshot. If I can. Ooh, barely. I wish I could get rid of that stupid restream thing where it's like, congratulations, you've received 100 messages today with restream chat. Like, that's not an achievement. Stop. Alright. Not too shabby. Super boring, but good thing I got that transmission at the start, because this would have sucked bad. And we've pretty much secured the championship win by now, judging by our point standings. So it doesn't really matter what happens this race. We pretty much won already. The colors on this track look a little bit off. Let me turn off the shader, maybe that will help a little bit. And not much. Feels like the white balance is off. Oh, Jesus. Whenever I slow down that much, suddenly I have all the grip in the world. Yeah, my colors are definitely off because that white Beetle is completely washed out. I can't even see the body lines on it. I think my shape boost brightness is just a tad high, but the problem is this game is pretty dark to begin with, just like GT4 is. So I kind of have to like raise it up a ton. And then everything's off balance after that. Also, the reflection glitches are getting a little bit insane. Let me, I'm gonna change the blending accuracy to medium. Sometimes that makes the reflection glitches worse, but doesn't hurt trying. Yeah, it kind of looks a little bit worse now. Screw it. I'm not going to keep messing with it all day. I mean, I can lower the brightness. It's just the video is going to look a lot more dark if I do. It just washes out the brighter colors pretty bad. Even right here, like the dark colors are washed out too. So I'll try lowering it a tad. Let's see how that looks. Alright, didn't die at the chicane. Nice. See how I use the A brake? Yes, the E brake to rotate the car a tad around that corner. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, what? 3 laps? Okay. I forgot some championships want to be like that sometime. They really do be like that. Yep, good old pal. $50 just looks so weird to me. Yeah, like it's literally a 10 FPS difference, but nice little peel there. Can I drive in a straight line? Not really. Age is just a number. Alright, chill. Relax there, Chief. Alrighty. Am I playing the PAL version? No. I'm playing the America version. NTSC only on this channel. We're not about that PAL life. I need those extra 10 frames per second. E. So how did this end up? Somewhat scrambled, as I predicted. So, picking up our last 5,000 credits. Not a complete clean sweep of the championship because of the Seattle race, but that was expected. Time to get our championship winnings. So, 10 grand, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Pretty sure it's 10 grand for all the beginner events. And for the championship. And an RSI figures. If it's all 4 RSIs, then I don't know why they just make it a single car prize, but whatever. Is Polyphony gonna fix it? No, they're not. So, definitely our most valuable car so far. But we have run into somewhat of an issue, so we don't have enough credits to buy the Audi or a Mercedes at the moment, but I think we do have enough for an Algeza. Yeah, kind of out of range for that, as well as this. So, I believe it is Algeza time. Or aka Lexus IS. I think there's like 2 different versions of the or are these it? There's a turbo and an NA version. 207, yeah, I'm gonna have to get this one. So, what color though? I'm digging this blue. Either blue or green. We'll go green. Screw it. And hopefully I don't need to do upgrades to this thing. I'm not gonna waste potential money on trying to get upgrades, so. Algeza Championship, we barely get any price credits per race, so that sucks. But I'm assuming we're gonna get another Algeza from this, so we can just sell it at the end anyways. So, even competition. Like always, no, and no. Let's see how this goes. 8,000 RPM, not bad. More reflection glitches, yes, glitches. And it seems like these are upgraded. For some reason. Either that or my wheel spin was that bad. But because I am such a skilled driver, it should be really easy to catch up. Except for the running first. Don't know why he has such a big lead already, but... And they are upgraded because they're out accelerating me. Because of that, I'm not going to waste further time. Let's go upgrade this thing. Yay. And we're just going to do the easy thing, which is this. Yeah, I could change the oil too, but that takes up more time. A little too much time for my patience. Little cheese shift there, because why not? I think there's rubber banding in the beginner and amateur events, but not the professional and enduro. I don't know for sure though. Seems like I'm pretty even with them now. Oh geez, come on. Brake checking. Nice lines there, cars. Just completely cock blocking me. I have to try hard cam this one. These races sure are like hit or miss early game. It's mostly just like the poverty struggle. Bonk. Let me just squeeze around you because I know you're going to take a terrible line and I'm going to screw up. Alright. These seem somewhat doable. I really hope Polyphony improved the AI in GT7 because when has the AI ever been good? Let's be honest. It's either they always go off track like this game, or they pretend you don't even exist like GT4, or they're just outright slow like 5 and 6. Or they cheat like GT3. Or 2, I mean. Derp. Alright, on to race number 2. I probably should have looked at the tracks before I started, but whatever. I forgot this game also had the the brake indicator, which I do not like because it's just distracting and most of the time it's not accurate. Okay, yellow is just like absolutely flying around this corner. Wow. That was a terrible line. I don't know what I was thinking there. Okay, what was that? A little too much grip all of a sudden. It would also help if I stopped looking at chat in the middle of corners. I tend to do that sometimes. Red trying to dive bomb. Didn't really work. White kind of blocking me a little bit by taking a weird line. Yeah, that's another thing I'm worried about GT7, the game not being like actually complete, and then they have to release DLC or add-on content later on, and then it's like you don't get what should be the full game right off the bat. That's my number one issue with modern games in general. Developers are lazy. They want to release 50% of the actual game and then charge the other 50% DLC and microtransactions and all that garbage. I'm really hoping they don't screw up that part. Oh, I downshifted twice. What was that? And yellow pushes me into the wall. Well, that stinks. Well, this stinks. Plankton. I got bullied into 5th place. Alright. Back down in 2nd place, it seems like the black Algeza is going to be an issue. Because all of a sudden, these cars don't really want to scramble their positions that much. Next at Deep Forest. Maybe I'll get lucky here. I think the yellow car is going to make moves again. It's going to take a very sloppy line, that's for sure. And we get held up by silver. If the black car can get like 4th place or lower, I'll be a happy, I would say camper, but I'm not camping, I'm driving. Definitely got to pass on the inside right here. This one's going to be tricky. And here comes the yellow car hauling ass once again for no reason. It's always that one specifically. And I'm sliding. Why am I sliding? I don't want to slide. Now I'm getting dive bombed. These guys must have sports tires on or something. I'm gonna have to send it, like, right now. Yellow, get out of my way, you frick. Piss car. Might have to do some qualifying runs, boys. Because this is about to turn out the same way as if it's championship. Except maybe worse, because these cars aren't getting scrambled that much in the point standings. I'm going to have to go full throttle through the final turn, and I don't even think that will be enough. Come on, keep my momentum up. It's not going to be enough. Alright, this ain't looking too good anymore. I have 2 more races to take the lead again. Current point standings. Just winning the next 2 races will barely be enough if the black car gets 2nd place. Basically, I have to win the next 2 races. If I don't, then it's over. So, I'm going to save my current progress and move on. Alright, at Special Stage Route 5 this time. Turn 1 is probably going to be a big struggle, so I'm going to qualify, even though it's only a 2-lap race. Kind of a waste of time, but gotta do what you gotta do. And I can actually sabotage the black car's times a little bit if I can get back up to it. Didn't clip the inside wall there, thankfully. What the heck is that noise? I am out of disk space, apparently. That ain't good. So, OBS has stopped recording, but I am still streaming. Hopefully I don't need this footage at some later point. Lol. Oh, come on with your slowdowns. These cars definitely have a lot more grip than me. And I can't sabotage the black car's times because he is gone. I am struggling quite hard here. They definitely have more grip than me. There's no way that it's just the AI just being faster. Maybe I should have done an oil change. Oh well. That insta-shifting isn't really going to help. That just hurt more than anything. Black car is significantly farther ahead now, so... And blue is starting to sabotage my run, so... Trying to be as smooth as I could. La, 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 la. Yes. Give me a boost. Yay. Freaking cheating AI, dude. And I'm still in 6th place. That was a waste of time, just like the Vitz race. Well, let's see how this goes. With slipstreaming. Yeah, YouTube does weird things with its chat. I don't really like it. Twitch does a better job with their chat, like, interface, but Twitch as a company is trash. So is YouTube, but less trash than Twitch. Yeah, this is kind of mildly irritating how I can do one track just fine, but another track seems impossible to win. AI are insanely Don't care. I'm bullying you. Deal with it. See how much more speed they have at the exit of that corner? I don't even have to slow down for it. And of course the yellow car is in the lead, the one that bullied me a few races ago. I don't remember where it stood for points. Yep. That's not gonna work. We need to do more upgrades. Good old GT3. Now the question is, what exactly do we do? That's hardly anything. That's decent, but probably not enough to win. I'm definitely doing sports tires. And now it's either an oil change or a racing chip, so I guess we're going oil change. And don't have any more credits for more upgrades, so let's see how this goes this time. Tip number 2. Maybe I could start in first gear now with the better grip. Nope. Not really. Actually, I could have put a flywheel on, but it's whatever. Oh yeah, much better grip now. Hoping that gives me just what I need. Love this game's OST. I mean, it's decent. There's some really weird songs in this. And Daiki Kasho is like, he's a little overrated, but it's fine. The only reason why I have it playing now is because there's like 7 songs that aren't copyrighted in this game, so it's just going to be those 7. And all of a sudden, just with tires and an oil change, I have a pretty significant lead. Goes from a pretty close race to quite the cakewalk. I like GT5's race menu music. Until the chipmunk voice comes on, then it kind of ruins it. I don't get the whole, like... I don't get why everybody likes that the words. Can I find them? No. Those freaking chipmunk lyrics and songs, it's so hideous. Super high-pitched voices, and it's like... Stop. There's that I don't like about it, and... I don't know the right terminology for it, but it's like when... Alright, I'll give an example. Everybody knows that one royalty-free song that YouTubers used to always use in their freaking gaming commentary videos and whatnot. The one that goes... So, the way the audio, like, comes in and goes out, it's just like... I hate that so much whenever dubstep songs do that. It sounds so terrible. And it's just... Anyway, bitching over. I don't want to be bitching for too long about certain things. But yeah, I had to say that. It's just weird. Yeah, I didn't play Sport on PS4 either. Well, I did a little bit, but it wasn't good enough to, like, keep me on there. Yeah, GT4 is also my favorite soundtrack. I like GT2 a lot, too. As far as, like, well, are you talking licensed music or, like, original music? Because I think 4 had the best licensed music, and 2 had the best original music. Now I can take this turn just as fast as the AI can, so seems like they are on sport tires. Much better. Very nice. Now I can't get that dubstep song out of my head. Jeez. Why do I do this to myself? That and chipmunk lyrics. Also, I made a weird discovery yesterday, something I have not known for the longest time, and it absolutely bamboozled me. Baby Shark is the most viewed video on YouTube. Fun fact. I did not know that till yesterday. And I was absolutely shocked by that. Something so terrible, so cringe, has ended up being the most viewed video on YouTube. Also, apparently the most copyright protected one, because either it was that song or a different one that got Ludwig banned from streaming on Twitch, or not Twitch, YouTube. Like 8 minutes after he played a small bit of it on his stream. And I've heard of like tons of people getting strike down because of Baby Shark. Oh, what's Baby Shark? You don't want to know. Trust me. That shit is like, it's one of those kids things, like YouTube Kids channels, where it's just overly bright, saturated colors and kids being weird, and it's nightmare fuel, if I'm honest. I'd much rather Despacito be the most viewed video. Like, that's how bad it is. Despacito is like at 7.4 billion views. Baby Shark is like 9.4 billion. And it's a kid's song, for crying out loud. There's no way it's been played 9.4 billion times. That's more than once per human that exists today. And you gotta think, like, at least half of the population doesn't have access to internet. At least half of it. Gangnam Style is at like 4.2 billion. And See You Again is at 5.9. I checked those recently as well. And for some reason, I get Baby Shark mixed up with Crazy Frog. I don't know why. Maybe they're both like equally trash, and that's how I got them mixed up. I don't know. Gangnam Style was actually kind of fire. I won't lie. That was a bop. Back when K-pop wasn't just... Let me stop myself right there. I don't even want to get into that. We're not going to. But Gangnam Style, that was pretty good for the time. Despacito, I mean, Despacito's a meme song. See You Again by Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth. Is that how you say his name? I don't know. The Furious 7 ending song. That one's pretty well deserved at 5.9 billion. And I'm surprised it did get that high. It became super mainstream like immediately after the movie came out. Because I guess that song could be used for like multiple reasons as well. Yeah, Gentleman's pretty decent as well. I mean, I'm not into like pop or dubstep kind of music anymore, but unlike a lot of other popular songs that get popular for some reason, I understand why Psy's songs got so popular. I see how it can appeal to a lot of people. Can't say the same thing about many other artists, though. Yeah, I really think Despacito was just mostly luck-based with how popular it got. The song isn't even that good for, like, the meaning behind it either, isn't it? Like, I might be completely wrong. Let me just say that right off the bat, but isn't Despacito just a song about... Is it a song about making love to women or hookers and etc.? Fame, money, rap. Not rap, that's not rap. What am I saying? Because here's another rant, mini rant. I don't like songs that are just the whole point behind them is like, hey, look how rich I am. Look at I make music. Listen to me making music every day. I'm hustling, etc. Money, women, drugs, haters, etc. Like the same shit recycled over and over again. Is that what Despacito is, or am I just completely misinformed? Despacito just means slowly. Slowly what, though? Diss track. Yeah, the diss track era, let's not forget that.
It's every day, bro, with that Disney Channel flow.
Cringe. Yeah, I really am describing a lot of modern music. To make it clear, I'm a big metalcore kind of guy. And a lot of metalcore music has, like, a lot of meaning behind it. Even though it's, like, hidden by the screamo aspect, even though it's not screamo. It's just really enthusiastic, I guess you could say. Yeah. Justin Bieber had 7 to 8 people writing his music. Christ. Yeah, that's another thing. Songs that just repeat the same lines over and over and over again. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. The definition of insanity in musical format. Literally. Black Panther made a diss track. Add that to the list of things I'd never want to see. It's actually about a guy wanting to dance with a girl, so, close, but not completely stereotypical, I guess. I'll give it that. Progressive rock? I don't even think I've heard of that. I know, like, most of the main genres, not a lot of the subgenres. According to my Spotify Wrapped, my number 1 is metalcore, number 2 is deathcore, I think. I don't remember what number 3 was. Probably hard rock or something like that. I used to, actually, fun fact, I used to hate metalcore, heavy metal with, like, the hardcore screaming lyrics and stuff like that. I used to think it was dumb, like, oh, ew, screamo, emo, stuff like that, but I've grown to like it over the years. I became open-minded, I guess you could say. And fun fact, I actually did used to like hip-hop and rap and stuff back in, like, middle school days and late elementary. Because that was, like, the phase where it's like, alright, you're in the 5th grade now, you're a big boy. You gotta listen to the cool music, so you listen to hip-hop, etc. I still like classic hip-hop a lot. Oh god, what's going on with my voice? Like, I could listen to Biggie all day. Eminem too, but not a whole lot of, like, other ones. Where did I get the ISO? From my physical disc. Slick Rick, I don't think I've heard of that one either. Also, looks like we're finishing in 2nd. I hope. Stay behind me. Pretty close finish. Alright, you're about to squeeze in front of me. Don't do it. Okay, that was close. Really tight pack right here. Jeez. It's like I'm getting jumped. One band I want to listen to more is Spoxbeard. There's one band that I really want to return, but at this point, especially with them being in Australia, I don't think it's ever going to happen. Feeder to the Sharks. I've said it before, but they are by far my favorite band. Their first album was so good. Heck, all their albums were good, but they never got that big. Also, fourth race, time to save the game, even though I don't need to, because I'm not going to keep restarting for prize cars, blah, blah, blah. Also, yeah, 3,000s of a second off, jeez. Well, on to the final race of this championship, finally. Ending it off at Seattle, so this is probably going to be a bit of a struggle. August Burns Red actually was pretty close to me a few days ago, but I wasn't able to go, unfortunately. They're doing their Leveler tour. Oh geez, don't steer while you're in midair. Noted. The Last Airbender, weird topic, but I will gladly discuss it because I like Avatar quite a bit. Well, I shouldn't say Avatar, I should say The Last Airbender because people get that mixed up with the Alien movie thing. Oh, somebody else mentioned Avatar. That's what I get for not reading the whole chat, because I'm trying to drive as well. I might sound like a bit of a weeb whenever I say this, but I kind of want to watch The Last Airbender in the Japanese dub. Although, like, I've heard snippets of it, I don't think Azula's voice actor is, or voice actress, I should say, is that good in the Japanese dub. But she sounds, like, menacing as hell in the Korean dub. So I might even want to watch it in the Korean dub as well. I promise I'm not a weeb, but that would be cool to watch it in Japanese, if I'm honest. Why? Oh yeah, Seattle probably definitely won't be a track in GT7. Because they absolutely have to make every single fictional track FIA standard regulated thing stuff. Because online's the only important thing ever these days. I'm number one on my YouTube recommendations. That means I'm doing something right for once in my entire 24 years of living. Oh, okay. I just got bullied there. Also, it's lap 2. I mean, I know I've secured the championship win, but still. Please get on the brakes. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, you thought you were gonna beat me, huh? By dive bombing me on turn whatever that was. I don't think so, bruh.
Weeb.
What makes one a weeb is putting Japan or any other nation on higher pedestal than any other. Yeah, well, there's a few factors that go into the art of the weeb. I miss Filthy Frank's video where he's like making fun of weebs, and they're like, they go to Japan, they're like, where are the subtitles? And they're talking to people. Worldwide weeb. So 10,000. Wow. I forgot how little prize credits we got for winning these. And we get a Celica. I wasn't expecting this generation Celica. I was expecting the 7th gen, not a GT1. But I'll gladly take this. I like this generation Celica quite a lot. Yeah. Would be nice to have the big wing on it, but I'm a fan. Also, I should get some more wheels. Start collecting a better variety of them. No, time for the bad news part of this. We have run out of cars to use in the beginner league. So that means we have to go to amateur league and use something else. And I believe I know what we're doing. It's Evo time once again. And we are going to have to do an upgrade. The problem is how much. I'm thinking stage 2. Hopefully stage 2 is going to be enough. Oops. Is the GT4 Celica even in this game? I don't remember. It is, but it is nice. I would have preferred to get this one, but it's whatever. Maybe I'll buy it at some other point. Alright, not beginner league, we go to amateur. So first amateur league event of the game. Back to the Evolution meeting. 10,000 credits per race. Solid. And I just remembered of one potential bad thing. We might be hitting top speed pretty frequently. So I might need a transmission, which is 10 grand. Just for that. We'll just see how this goes first. Wow, that was one hell of a launch by the yellow 7. You have a 7th gen automatic. I had a 7th gen manual. It was just a GT though, not the GTS. That was my first car. They seem to have a little bit more power than me. Everyone's going a little wide, including myself. Bonk. Doesn't this game have an easy way to get money fast? I'm sure there is. But I'm pretty sure everybody's strat for this game was to get all the licenses first. Like, just bronze everything right off the bat. Get a car that's fast enough, and then just wall ride Super Speedway Enduro until I got the F1 car. Either that or fully tune something and do like the wind to get the 787B. Because unlike GT4 in this game, you can't win single race event prize cars over and over and over again. You can only win them once. So you'll have to do like championships to get duplicates. Can't you buy the Escudo in this game for like 1 million credits as well? Oh wow, I just noticed this race is 6 laps long. It's a significant difference. I think it's normally 5 laps, but I guess they made it 6 because midfield's slightly shorter. Oh geez. And here goes everybody off course. Okay, hello. Seems like these guys just are gonna be keeping up with me the whole race. Please don't smash me. Thank you. Please don't show me off track.
E.
I was not aware of that glitch before. I guess it has to do with like the car trading function between game saves. Well, being in second towards the end of the lap won't be that big of an issue if the AI just keeps slamming the wall like that. If I could keep you behind me, that would be pretty great. Please don't slam me, please don't slam me, please don't slam me. Oh wow, you slowed down a lot. Please don't bonk me.
Please, no. Don't do it. Yamate.
Oh, sweet, I can take this one flat out. Whereas they can't. Good to know. Cut the corner a tad there, but whatever. No, no slidey. No slidey. No slide. We're not about that life. Alright, we got a pretty solid lead. I'm fairly confident at this point. Just understeering straight into the wall. Tire smoke and everything. And across the line. Don't know why I have to say that. It's useless information because y'all can see it happening. Derp. Alright, so depending on the other two tracks, I hope I don't have to upgrade the transmission in this thing. We're at 11. Gross. This is where Route 11 starts getting annoying with the longer races. Well, at least it's only 4 laps. So it kind of adjusts itself accordingly. Looks like we got 2 TMEs in this one. Oh wait, that's not a TME. It's just a red Evo. Derp. This one might be a little bit of a struggle. May or may not need some sport tires on this. But I don't want to have to spend credits if I don't have to, because I still gotta buy 2 brand new cars. Top speed. Gross. And there goes one just slamming straight into the wall. Can I squeeze around you? Nope, TME is gonna block me off. I'll just cheese my way around. Stop it. Bonk. I'm just playing bumper cars. Looks like that's a 4 in front of me. And yeah. Oh wow. Knocked all the way to the back. And it looks like I'm hitting top speed on the straight. Yikes. little bit dirty, but at least the lead isn't like absolutely running away from everyone. Even though like we're all fighting back here. Oh, stop dive bombing, you freaking kid. Dude's got a TME, so he thinks he's hot. You know what? Oh, geez, come on. Oversteer in an all-wheel drive car. This should be illegal. Haha! Cheesed. That couldn't have been any smoother. However, still struggling. Still wasting time. So, time to go buy some tires. I think they're a little bit more important than, $6 grand for tires. What? It's supposed to be 55. What a ripoff. Tires are going to be more effective than transmission for these races, so. And you know what? Because it's cheap, might as well do that too. And let's try this once more. Stage 12 Turbo. Bonk. Can't even really tell the difference in grip yet. I haven't even been able to utilize it. Let me just squeeze my way around everybody. Oh geez, I just got rammed. Oh god, what is going on? I have been bullied. Goes immediately to Twitter. Where am I from? I am from the planet called Earth. It's kind of nice. Full of a bunch of idiots, though. Complete cheap move around the blue Evo. Why not sell a car? Because I don't want to have to sell a car if I don't need to. Because you can only earn like certain prize cars once, and then you won't be able to get them back. And I'm weird like that. I don't want to sell it. If it's a whatever car that I could just buy again later, then yeah. But if it's a special color or just straight up a car that I can't get again, then I wouldn't want to. You're from Planet Earth 2? Nice. Very nice. Okay, please don't ram me, TME. And you ram me. And the black one, too. But it did nothing. Haha. GT7 is out for PS4 and 5. That's a straight up lie. You are fake news. Oh god. Whoa. Okay. You're an alien? Sick. Are you a xenomorph? Welcome to Earth. You can live in you can reside in California. You can have all of them. My uncle who works at PlayStation. Oh yeah? Well, my second uncle works as the PlayStation CEO. Yeah. Take that. And he fired your uncle. Please don't destroy me. Oh god, the TME is just completely reckless. Texas would be a better chance for aliens? No, not really. Aliens would... Texas would be like one of the places they would survive the least amount of time. Because, like, everybody in Texas has an RPG and an M60 and M249 saw in their backyard shed bunker thing. Allegedly. Also, apparently California had some earthquakes last night, so they're probably going to sink into the Pacific here pretty soon when the big one hits. Definitely a oh no, anyway, moment. finally in the lead for this section. That lasted long, not. Please don't hit me, please don't hit me. Please don't. Please, 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 please. Okay. Alright, I gotta squeeze around Yellow Boy right now. Okay. Just gotta hold him off. No, you freaking dive bombing, you little freaking re. Get back. He's AI, man. What nerve. Alright, this is it. Okay, survived. For now. Black car has a little bit more momentum. I don't think so. Yes! Don't have to do that again. Thank God. Nothing worse than having to redo a Route 11 race. Alright, time for the final EVO Amateur League event at Tokyo. Probably really going to struggle here with the top speed limitations. Maybe on both straights, who knows. Also, this will be like the ultimate test of my grip compared to the AI. Especially around this next corner. AI just goes into the wall. Same as me. That was really cheap, but I'm not complaining. Something so menacing about a group of Evos just like understeering in unison straight for a wall. At least they're not yellow. Oh god. Jeez. Imagine being in Tokyo and then you just, like, you're on the expressway just spectating. But then out of nowhere, a group of Evos hauling ass just understeer straight into the wall. At the exact same time. This is where I struggle. And I hit top speed. Please don't destroy me. Have mercy. Yep, looks like we're both flying into the wall. One big, happy, dysfunctional family. Find your line, Red Evo. Find your line, me. Me, myself, and I. I'm driving the Evo 6 RS, by the way. I think some people have it confused and I'm in the 5. I wonder if one of these are going to glitch into the wall right there. If y'all know what I'm talking about. That one's carrying a lot more speed than last lap. I do not know my braking point at all for turn 1. I can't even tell the difference between a 5 and a 6 by looking at it, really. I could tell the difference between like a 4 and a 5, obviously, but... To me, the 5 and 6 and the 8 and 9 pretty much look identical to me. Bonk. Took that pretty nicely. For once. Really nice around there. From bumper and wing, I'll have to look at that again at some point. Six has shorter taillights than 5, which is widely known. Oh god. Hello. It would be nice if I could stay in front of you. Well, the gearing's supposed to be short on this because this is supposed to be like a, the RS is like a, it's a race car trim, like it's really bare bones. Mostly made to be turned into like a rally or track car. Instead of meant to be like straight driven for fuel economy or high speed racing. That's why it's geared pretty short. Yeah, the RS doesn't have fog lights, but the GSR does, for example. And the RS comes stock with, like, steel wheels. Yep, 20 years old and looks this good with just very slight changes, really. 0 mods. Let me just, yeah, do that. Almost got pinched a little too bad. Okay. I kind of need to get around this by this corner. If not, I might have a bad time. Don't do it. Oh my god. Okay, that ain't good. Especially since I keep getting blocked by it. I slowed down a little too much there. Uh-oh, boys. Quit blocking me! Move it! This is gonna be a bit of a struggle. Or not. Hey! I glitched it into the wall. I was talking about that earlier, too. Blame the game, not the player. Haha. And just like that, there we have it. Now, I'm hoping I'm getting a certain prize car for this so I can do another thing. I know it's an Evo. Just which Evo? That's the big question. Also, we're still pretty low on credits. So, might have to go to the Type R meeting. Moment of truth. Is it going to be what I think it is? Yes! Ladies and Mental Gen, we have a car for the Beginner World Championship. However, it's an A license championship, so it's going to have to wait a little bit longer. But we still can't afford an Audi TT or a Mercedes at this point. But check it out. If I could get duplicate cars in single race events, then this would be probably my best strat for money grinding at the moment, but can't do it. Gotta hold on to it. So, I believe I have time for one more event. Because after this, I'm probably gonna have to money grind to get Mercedes or whatever. We can do this. 5 races, 10,000 credits each. I don't know how much I'm gonna get for the championship, so I'm gonna guess 15 to be safe. Maybe I'll guess 20 to be safe. So that'll give us 70,000 credits for this championship, plus a prize card that I could potentially sell. Which means, by the time I get the Audi TT or the Mercedes done, I should have enough for the next car after that as well. So we should be on a stretch to get the B license events done. For now, getting back in the Integra. And let's see what we can do to this. I'm pretty sure the NSX is going to show up. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's a lot better. I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to get enough power out of this, but good news. 100% getting tires. For a fact. Now suspension. Sport suspension is literally worthless because I can't even tune ride height. I could throw this on as well. This is not good enough against the NSX. in its current form. Can't afford a transmission. Hopefully I don't need it. That's a good boost of power right there, but that's pretty much all my credits. Alright, so that's 300. It's 318. 312. It would be more efficient to do this and this for 1,000, or well, a little bit less credits. Semi-racing flywheel. And let's hope that's enough, because now I'm broke once again. But we are getting a significant amount of credits for this series. Will I win every single race? I don't know yet. We'll find out. I'll probably need 6. Well, those are pretty expensive. There's the NSX. Can't really do much as far as the tuning of this goes, so... I wonder if I could keep restarting till the NSX doesn't show up. And oh boy, this car sounds like a weed whacker now with that exhaust. Gross. And the NSX is already starting to disappear. Also, these are 5-lap races, so it's going to be a little bit longer. Yeah, this one might prove to be a little bit difficult. I think I can actually up the displacement of this engine. I think Hondas have that upgrade available. We'll see how our time split is right here. But if you could type into English, that'd be handy, because I don't know what that says. I've gained a little bit of time. But with my sloppy driving, yeah. Alright, well, we're going to sell something because I don't want a money grind. I could sell the RX-7 because I don't think I'll need it anymore. And I could buy another one if I need it. I need the RSI for the next series of events. Definitely going to sell this. Going to sell the CRX. Going to sell the... I'll hold on to the Algeza for now. I might need it later. Gonna sell this. Nope, not get in, sell it. Rip. Anything else? Well, let's see what I can do with this amount of credits before I do any more. Only 6 more horsepower. That's a pretty decent jump. No displacement up, unfortunately. I could get a transmission now. Can I get the transmission and those stage 1? Looks like I can, so that's what we're gonna do. Boom, bam, bop. Alright, so let's see how it goes this time. Slick tires are too expensive for me to justify it, to be honest. That's why I didn't go with them. And I wasn't paying attention to my gearing in the last race. I didn't hit top speed, at least, so... It would be nice if I could justify getting a racing suspension so I can actually tune it. But that's not gonna happen. The screams of the damned intensify.
The screams of the damned.
Oh boy, even third is like struggling. Okay, that racing transmission just destroyed my top speed. Bruh. Will I ever finish this championship? Find out next time. We'll just go with that to be safe. How about a magic trick? I'm gonna make these tires disappear. Could have qualified. I'm on a little bit of a time crunch here. So I think 20 extra horsepower is going to give me the little jump I need, plus the stage 1 reduction. Hocus pocus. Now let me make a prediction real quick. This race is going to be winnable. And then the next 5 races, the NSX is going to absolutely destroy me out of nowhere. Therefore, wasting my time. Calling it right now. the NSX being really slow at Monaco. I'll probably be really slow too with all the front wheel drive wheel spin. Also, look at this huge difference already. I'm much closer after lap 1 than the last time. My dad owns a Ford Focus WRC02. Yeah, mega cap on that. Hamilton, starring Lewis Hamilton as Alexander Hamilton. Seems like I have better acceleration than it too. Good luck, pal. Well, this is actually NTSC. No, I'm just kidding. Get it because he said PAL, like the PAL version, and I don't know. This might be doable, boys. Just hoping I get a decent championship car, because I think, if I'm thinking correctly, this is finally where we actually start getting one of 4 different prize cars as a prize car thing, instead of just like one of the same things. Also, this whole field is pretty divided up. So everybody's, for the most part, going to be finishing in the same spots. Minus tire tips. A little over 2.5 seconds. Not too shabby. I think we're pretty solid for the rest of the races. As long as it's not Seattle or Route 11. You say the most weird random things. For some reason, I don't know why. Kinda not about it, really. Stop criticizing PAL version. I will criticize it till the day I die. PAL is cringe. Oh, jeez. Imagine having pals. You're a 53-time offender of what exactly? "53 times offender being cringe"? Oh. Got him. Paste. Understeer. $60 Wait, that's illegal. And there we go. Not too bad. It's a little bit under a second faster per lap. Seems like the only two that are going to be fighting for positions is going to be the Accords. So they might get a little bit mixed up, but not like that matters. 10,000 credits a race. Very solid indeed. I'm hoping the prize credits for the championship is going to be a decent amount, as well as the prize card itself. And go figure, Route 11. My arch nemesis. Route 11, you fiend. Oh god, that launch was terrible. You know what? I'm kind of tempted to just skip this race. What do y'all think? Or is that cheating? Because for those of you who don't know, if you get into first place and then you quit the race, that car will finish as if it was in second place instead and only get 6 points. Don't skip it. Oh, you just want to see me suffer, don't you? Free. Chances of winning a championship will burn as fast as the oil burns on the car. Yikes. Oh, that was bad. Can't be clipping the inside of the corners like that. think you'll stand a chance. Not if I keep driving like this, I won't. Also, second gear, it's kind of useless in this car. I'd rather stay in third and have grip through the turns than getting wheel spin. Except for right here, maybe. I don't know. Okay, I thought I was going to clip that a lot worse, but it wasn't too bad. I get on the throttle and it just stop steering. The struggle. Alright, 3 seconds behind. Let's see how much I can change that. Second gear, why do I keep doing that? I don't know about this. Oh, yeah, that's it's a 1 second gap over the first half of the lap. Definitely has a lot more low speed grip. YouTube automatically censored my swearing. That's cringe. I accept your challenge, YouTube. Shit, piss, ass, fuck. Damn. Take that. Entire stream demonetized. Oh no, not my $2.20 I'm going to be making up this stream and ad revenue. No. Not even that. More like 67 cents, if we're being realistic. Rowdy is over party. Cancelled by the K-pop culture for swearing. Not even mentioning K-pop. Yeah, that's a wrap. If it wasn't already a wrap. This platform's a total piss pool. Well, it could be Twitch or Twitter. Still, could be worse. I need a dramatic monologue, then I'll beat the NSX. I just gotta become an anime villain or protagonist. My car is yellow. I'm basically a Super Saiyan. I'm the protag. I can't lose. What is on the schedule today? This is the final championship event for today. This is the amateur Type R meeting because it's one of the few remaining B license events. After this, we have, well, it's going to be tomorrow whenever I do it, but the only two B license events after this is the Beginner League Tourist Trophy, which is Audi TTs, and the Beginner League Silver Arrow, which is Mercedes. Then after that, we'll do the A license, Do the beginner GT World Championship, and then move on to the rest of the Amateur League A license tests. NSX is just completely smoking me now. Sliding in a front-wheel drive. What are physics? Ultra VTech Instinct. I'll just get Drip Coup to drive this. Type R beating. Pretty much. In second gear, as soon as you get on the throttle, front wheels just spin and you lose all your grip. Look at that. Jeez. I haven't lost as much time this lap, somehow. Maybe the NSX screwed up somewhere. Yeah, just like I said in the last race, this is probably giving me a false sense of security, owning the NSX in the first race and then getting destroyed by it the very next, and probably the ones after. Well, I took that corner without dying for once. Type RE. R stands for RE. Yeah, whenever I want to try hard, I go bumper cam. I do that for like every now and then, but for viewing pleasure, I stick to the chase cam. Seems like I'm actually... Wow, I gained a second in that lap. Maybe it was possible. And, well, then that happens. Always gotta jinx myself immediately after I say something. It really do be like that. Yeah. Alright, so me and the NSX are tied once again. The NSX has room to win one more, then if it wins 2 more races, then I'm screwed. So it would be handy to save the game right now as well. I don't think I could win that race, like how my car sits right now. Oh boy, I don't know about this one either. Because the track's so short, I'm gonna qualify. Could mean the difference between winning and losing. Yellow car, meme song, Daiki Kasho. And all of a sudden my car isn't tuned again. Bruh. What is this? Qualifying is broken, I swear. I shouldn't be hitting top speed. While this is annoying, I should still be finishing much further ahead than the other cars, so I might as well just keep going with it. Mirage, yellow car, in front of you. Gosh, this is painful. Well, let's see what the split is like even with that terrible top speed. Wow, that's actually really good. Only 4/10 of a second slower while hitting top speed. This should be pretty easy. So y'all can see my transmission's tuned, and qualifying just didn't want to use my tuned setup, so I guess it wants to be weird like that. Come on. Wheel spin. This isn't the AutoZone parking lot car show. And since I do have better acceleration than the NSX, I should be good. Plus, the cars don't really corner that well on Super Speedway, and I might hit top speed as well. Still. Maybe. What car and color would I like to see memed? That's a really good question. Because I have no idea. Because I don't want a car that I like to start getting memed and then it becomes cringe and it's like, I don't like this car anymore. Yeah, I'm giving the NSX a bit of a slipstream like that, but meh. There was like a couple cars I mentioned, like why hasn't this been memed before? Because like it was so obvious that it could have been memed, but they weren't, and I don't remember what they were. There's got to be a reason behind the meme though, not just because like it's hard to drive against. Like oh, the Opel Speedster from GT4 because it's the Speedster trophy, or the AC Cobra in 1,000 miles. I don't know. Corolla's meme from You Got Corolla. I could have sworn it was meme from the Real Life Lore channel. You could fit X amount of Toyota Corollas in this rocket. I don't know. Or just call the AE86 the Corolla. And be like You Got Corolla. Because that's literally what it is. The 86 is a Corolla. The old school one. I'm a Cancer player. You talking about the zodiac sign thing? Because I have you know I'm a Virgo, I'm not a Cancer. Corolla virus? Bruh. But yeah, elaborate on Cancer player because I don't understand. Toyota Corona. You could have any virus you like, as long as it's a Corona. This thing actually goes around this track pretty decent. Also, the NSX is gone. Good. Are one of these Accords actually going to take third place? Or no, fourth place. Maybe we'll actually get a bit of a mix-up. And I get blocked. Lol. Tried to power multiply an FF car and it was horrible. I can only imagine. Toyota should totally bring the Corona brand back for that viral marketing. Yep. I guess that guy doesn't want to elaborate on that Cancer comment earlier, because that could have meant one or two things. And not quite. Wow. Literally 1,000th of a second off the best lap. Bruh. Cringe. 1,000th. Yeah. So, 2 more races to go. I pretty much have to only win 1 more to secure the championship. So, swiftly moving on. And it's Tokyo again, so should be fine. Unless the reverse direction is that much harder for some reason. No wheel spin. There we go. We're not about that Honda boy life. Bonk. And I'm turning it way too early, just clip the inside of the wall. Bonk. And like always, I keep clipping the inside of the corner because I turn in too early trying to compensate for the input lag, and it just ends up not working that well. Yeah, it seems like this whole pandemic shit's been weird. I hope YouTube doesn't demonetize me for even daring talking about COVID and the pandemic and stuff like that, but for some people it's been really shitty. For others it's been, like, the best point of their life. Me personally, yeah, it's been half good, half bad. Just depends on, like, what specifically we're talking about. Good thing for introverts, bad thing for extroverts. Also, obviously bad for the people who've, like, actually lost people. But pretty much, like, here in the States, the virus doesn't even seem to exist anymore because most people have stopped giving a shit about it, which I think was the right way to go. Everybody knows at this point. There's some people who want to deny it, but everybody pretty much knows that this virus is never going to go away. This is a next seasonal flu, pretty much. And we're just going to have to live with it one way or another. We're not going to get rid of it by doing this or that. I'm not going to be specific because YouTube doesn't like when people have opinions. So, for me personally, it hasn't been that bad. It did help me start this channel and grow a lot faster than I would have if there wasn't a pandemic. I would have still like been working 24/7. Would have had the free time to get it started, and then experiment enough time to figure out what people actually liked, and then gotten to where I am today. So it gave me the boost I needed. So, like, here in the States, like, people can go to concerts again and sports games, and they're not forced to wear masks or social distance or anything. Pretty much the thing here is, like, if people wanted to get the vaccine already, they've already gotten it. I would go a little bit more talking about like certain things, like my thoughts on it, but we all know what will happen if I did that. Yeah, Odyssey is nobody's on that. Same with like Vimeo. That's just the problem. Everything's a monopoly these days, and it's one thing or nothing. You take the mountain of shit, or you take nothing at all, essentially. I'm reading the chat a little too much. I can link my YouTube to Odyssey. I mean, that still won't do anything, really. You think corporations care about laws? Fuck no. Yeah, I really want other tech platforms to come up and dethrone fucking Twitter and YouTube so bad. I was on Parler whenever it first came out, and then it got shut down because all the big tech was like, oh no, we have competition, very scary. We cannot allow this to exist. And basically just completely shut it down. Took about a year for it to come back, and now it's pretty trash because it doesn't have the same kind of backbone or whatever you call it, server talk stuff, computer science, etc. that I don't know about. I will say this, I did quit my recent job over the vaccine mandate. I think rights are more important than safety. I don't care if I get the vaccine, personally, but I just want it to be my choice and my choice only. So that's why I haven't gotten it yet. It's everybody's own choice. That's just like the way it should be, period. No ifs, ands, or buts. And now I'm demonetized, probably. I said an opinion. How dare I? Besides, I'm fairly confident I can handle COVID anyways. So, there we go. One more race to go. I believe it's like 7 laps at Monaco, if I remember correctly. And we have... haven't we? Yeah, we've secured the championship win. Because there's no way I'm not finishing in 3rd or less place, so... Oops, I forgot to save. Oh well. Alright, if you use a vaccine anyways, well, I'm not gonna talk about that specific topic too much. If people want to get it, they'll get it. If they don't, that's their choice. But the bottom line is nobody ever, I don't care who you are or where you're from, don't trust your government. Just don't do it. Plenty of countries have made that mistake before, and look where they ended up. So, let's, I think we can all unanimously agree at this point to move on to a different topic. That one's probably gone on long enough. Will I win the final race of the Type R Amateur League Championship thing? What prize car will he get? Find out in 7 laps of Monaco Z. Cringe. I know. I'm a bad good night. Alrighty. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Thanks for coming by, and I am suddenly going into a wall. I can guarantee my algorithm performance is going to be tanked after today. Lol. I don't know, people think Monaco's special for some reason. Be bouncing off the walls here and there. Boing, 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 boing. I have 7 laps to catch up to this thing as well, so... And I'm gonna do that in the tryhard cam. Sorry, stream. Can't stare at this thing anymore. Because I'd like to get this last 10,000 credits if I can. Because I might need it. Come on now. Alright, chat, let's move on from the COVID talk, please. I think that's enough. Come on. I need to work on that approach. I wish Cita Diario was in this game. That would have been cool. Let's talk about Toyota. Like what? How trash their new Tacoma is? Not Tacoma, what am I saying? Tundra. The huge freaking grill on it, gross. Piss Integra. Even though this is probably the last race I'll be using it in. The Tundra's V6 only now? Yeah, I figured. Everybody's got to be boring these days because insert other political topic that everyone knows about but hates talking about. All the cool cars are going to be dead in the next 3 years. Dodge is discontinuing the Hellcat and Demon lineup. Or well, pretty much the Challenger and Charger as we know them by 2023. Toyota's making a BMW. BMW. Yeah, the Hellcat's gonna be worth a lot of money in the future. Hellcat's like easily one of the best things to come out in the past decade or so. Night drive. Hi. Six-second lead on the NSX already. Quite the cakewalk. What event? This is the Type R meeting in the Amateur League. One of the last few B license events before we get started on the A license. I got 2 more to do tomorrow. Then we'll do the A license. Then we'll do the Beginner League World Championship. Toyota did a Tesla collab? Gross. Pistegra. And I clipped the inside of that. I think the RAV4 EV from the 2010s was involved. No advertising beyond word of mouth policy. I don't get the whole Tesla hype. Tesla. Tesla's the Apple of cars. The Tesla's the... What's some Walmart electronic brand that's super popular? Everybody's way too overhyped about it, but it's actually junk. Samsung, maybe? I don't know. You can use Bitcoin to buy Tesla now. Yeah, I still don't understand crypto. I'm a boomer. I know, right? That was my #1 issue with Teslas too. So I've been in a couple of them to like take photos of them. And I hate the freaking touchscreen so much, how every single control, for the most part, is controlled through the stupid freaking iPad that's super glued onto the dash. I hate that so much. It's like, everybody talks about, oh, drivers are too distracted these days. Let's put all of our controls on a touchscreen where you have to look at it to physically actually, like, know what you're touching instead of having buttons and dials, and it's just mind-boggling. So ass backwards. They create more problems and they're like, oh, there's so many distractions in cars now, mainly caused by us putting a bunch of junk in it that it doesn't need. Let's charge more for adding lane keep assist and emergency braking and freaking etc. Doesn't help that a bunch of teenagers now are trying to film their TikToks of them driving their mom's Corolla on their way to Starbucks. The world has gone mad. Truly has. Backup camera is like literally the only reason you need a screen. Well, that and like radio and stuff, but people want all these apps on their cars now, and I don't know. Touchscreens are dumb. Especially for tasks that require a lot of attention. Yes, exactly. People think cars can't get hacked. Well, just you wait. And also, Teslas are killing people by short-circuiting and blue screening. Like, imagine dying to a Tesla because it blue screens or the battery short circuits and explodes on you, burns down your house. No, thank you. I'm not about that. Is the steering wheel physically connected to the drivetrain, or is it completely electronic? I'm pretty sure it's electronic. I don't know, certainly, though. Everyone's just trying to do away with mechanical things entirely. I don't want a car where you don't feel like you're in control. Exactly. If a computer is in control of something that could end my life, I'd be terrified. Because everybody knows technology fails one way or another. It always does. So, $20,000 for the championship. Pretty solid amount of credits now. Should be able to get the next two cars that we need. Prize car. Finally, a mixed bag, and we get an NSX. Yes. The best of the bunch. Or at least I think. Maybe there was an LM race car in there somewhere. I don't know. Yes. This will be handy for the... if the Type R professional event, if there is one, and the MR challenge for the amateur league. Solid. I'm happy about that. Bronze wheels look pretty good on it as well. So, with that, I'm afraid that's all I have time for today. There's no professional Type R. Well, big rip. So I can only use this as one thing. But for today, that's going to be it. We have two more we have two more B license events to go tomorrow. We'll get those out of the way. We'll get the A license done. And if we have time, we'll start the beginner world championship tomorrow as well. So that's going to be it for today, everybody. Thank you all for coming by. I will be streaming again tomorrow. And yeah. See you in the next one.